morning.
Good morning.
Come on, we were just talking about singing and praising and giving glory to the Lord, and that's the best we can come up with. Let's try that again. Good morning.
Good morning.
There we go. So, praise the Lord. So, first I want to thank the bishop. He and I got to know each other just a few weeks ago, but we connected in a way that only the Lord could have done. So I want you all to know you have a wonderful person here at the helm. I want to thank you. So I'm going to try, because again, I didn't come, he can tell you, I didn't come prepared to speak. I just came prepared to sit, listen, worship, and take in the same spirit you all were just exemplifying. So it's completely unscripted, which means it's coming right from here. Taking up, if you don't mind, I might have to borrow one of your words. You were talking about, singing and praising, but singing was the word that I caught on to. Because in this city, which has been unfortunately brought to a state that is nowhere near where it should be. Not for the people in this church, not for the future and those wonderful children, or any part of it. It's time to do this wonderful city and its great people have been left behind. I was engaged to a girl from the area who introduced me to the city, and when we broke up, I decided that through her I had one love, but then through the city I had found another. And there's two types of people in this world, in my opinion. There are those that talk about doing things, and then there are others that do it. When we go home in our families and so forth, we get disappointment everywhere we look at times from those that we expect to be there for us. But then when our time of need comes, we come and talk to the bishop. And it's not to say that that's not a part of life, because it is. But what we do to improve our own lives and improve this city's life, it all starts with each and every one of you. And it starts with, I think, every scripture, my scripture, which actually my faith, Sikhism, was derived out of Christianity. It's the fifth largest religion in the world. It's called Sikhism. And we believe that God lives within each person. So your relationship with God is based on what's right here. That being the case, I have, in every religious scripture that I've read, found the following saying in some shape or form or another, which is that in life, if you want any kind of change in your own life, change in your family's life, change in your community, change in your business, change in anything, you have to stop expecting less, and you have to expect more. You have to expect more from yourself. You have to expect more from your families. You have to expect more from your children. You have to expect more from those you work with. You have to expect more from everybody in every aspect of your life. Because nothing is going to happen until you raise the bar. Now, I'm 39 years old, and with the Lord's blessings, He has taken me to places I never thought He would. I never expected to be in Baltimore City, and moving here and leaving my family in the comforts of the second wealthiest county in the country, which is where I was born and raised. But I like to say I went from one Mount Vernon, which is Mount Vernon, Alexandria, which is right up the road, actually right out around the corner from where my wonderful sister was serving our country for Belmore. I went from that Mount Vernon to the Mount Vernon here in Baltimore. And I could not be more happy and feel more loved, and thank you all more. With all that 60s, in the 50s and 60s, Baltimore was the haven for the African American community in this country. Baltimore was the shining star on the hill. Baltimore was the place that other African American communities modeled themselves after. Well, my question to you all is, where has that gone? And so with that being said, I want to just leave you with the following words. That after getting to know the community, falling in love with the community, working with the community hand in hand on some of the things I just mentioned to you, I decided day in and day out, in my faith, you're not known, you're not distinguished, and you're not remembered when you pass by how many millions you made. You're remembered by how many lives you changed. So for me, I decided there's no greater place that I can help that I can help more people than working with them. Not by myself, but working with them, than the great people in the city. So I want you all to know that my love extends to all of you, not just, and that's in deeds, not just in words. So I will be someone that will come back and visit. I will also be somebody that will work with your bishop to make, great, solid changes and, improvements in this community. But I want you to know something. Just do one thing for not only yourselves individually, but for your entire community. Stop expecting less and expect more. Do not accept the same old, same old. With that being said, I love you all. Thank you for having me. And I look forward to visiting you soon.
God bless you. Thank you, Brother Kahan. And so we thank God.